Alright, hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm playing the original CTR on PlayStation 1 since it's been about a year since Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled came out. So, let's see how rusty and absolutely awful I am now at this game. Right, let's go on to arcade mode. Let's do a single race, only one player here, and of course let's do it on hard difficulty. Right, who to choose? Look at all these characters, all 8 of them. I don't have a memory card saved with all the unlockable characters, but there's nowhere near as many as in Nitro Fueled. Let's play as Coco then. What track should I do? Ooh, Mystery Caves. That seems like a good track. So yeah, I have not played this game for around about a year. I remember I did do a video just before Nitro Fueled come out. So here we go, I've got a boost start at least I can still get a boost start. Oh god, I can already tell that this is way more different. This feels way more stiff than Nitro Fueled. I mean, Nitro Fueled did get the controls pretty similar, but there is quite a difference I'm already noticing. Coco was always kind of my choice of character, you know, acceleration class along with engine on the PS1 version. You know what, I'm not doing too badly actually. Yeah, you know what, having not played this for quite some time, I'm pretty much used to it already. Having said that, I can imagine the speed class is going to be way harder. I can imagine playing as Dingadal is already going to cause me nightmares. Plus Mystery Caves is not really a hard track to get used to. Let's go for a shortcut. I'd never do this shortcut, and for that reason I just get absolutely stuck. I don't even do it on Nitro Fueled, so I'm not entirely sure why I've just bothered to do it there. I think Cortex just hit my TNT. I'm comfortably in the lead even though I'm on hard difficulty. That is one good improvement with Nitro Fueled. They did make hard difficulty much more harder than what it was on the PS1 version. Oh, take that, Mr. Cortex. I'm absolutely bullying him, but then he is Cortex. He's a naughty man. Oh, in the whole top 4, we've got Crash, Polar, Pura, and Coco. All the good characters in the top 4. As we go on to the final lap, only 3-lap race this time. There's no way I'm going to do a 7-lap race. Who knows? Maybe I could do 7 laps around Tiny Arena, but then I'd rather shove my own balls up my arse. Those flames were always pretty annoying, but as long as you take the same route, like through the middle, then in that last one you go to the right, you should be okay. Ooh, where's everyone else going to finish? Cortex back into top 4. How dare you, Cortex, after I destroyed you earlier. Careful of the potion, and across the line. So the final positions, Coco first, then Crash, Pura, Cortex, Dingadal, Tiny, Polar, and Engine. Right, let's change character then. Let's go with Dingo, Dingo, Dingo. And of course, let's change track. You know what? Sewer Speedway. That's always been one of my favourites on PS1, and I'll show you how much different it is compared to Nitro Fueled. So yeah, they did kind of butcher this track, especially when it first came out on Nitro Fueled. So let's play the original. Let's see if I can do the shortcut. If I remember correctly, on PS1, the shortcut was Dingadal was very hard to control. The speed class is way different on PS1. Well, I'm all over the place. I still managed to make the shortcut. That just shows how much easier it was on PS1. When the game first came out for Nitro Fueled, this track was almost impossible to do the shortcut. Oh god, barrel! How did I avoid that? Again, if that was Nitro Fueled, I'd be squashed like a complete pancake all over the place. Oh god, speed class is so much harder than I remember. Dingadal may be fast, but he really just does not turn at all. Right, let's see if I can do the shortcut on lap 2. Oh, there's that potion. Did I let that on lap 1? I can't even remember. Right, here we go then. Attempt number 2. Ooh, no, I was absolutely all over the place. I can barely get a straight line going to that shortcut. Well, I mean, it is easy to do, as long as you can actually work out how to control the characters. Also, does Dingadal say Pura when he does that kind of like... Pura? It always sounded to me like he says Pura, but I'm not entirely sure if he does. Oh god, there's a wall there. Right, well I'm having an absolute nightmare in the sewers, but I'm comfortably in the lead because the AI on the PS1 just were not very good. But again, this track is still way more fun than it is on Nitro Fueled. Right, here we go. Shortcut again. Oh god, I got a horrible jump. I still managed to make it though. 2 out of 3, not bad. You know what, let's do the full shortcut for no reason. I never do this. I never see any reason to do this. But yeah, there's a longer way to do that shortcut. Of course, you get way more speed on these walls on PS. Look how much speed I'm gaining. Just go flying through there. Like an absolute freight train as we come up to the end of the race in first position. Engine in second, Polar third, then Tiny, Crash, Pura, Cortex and Coco in last. Right, so let's do Tiny Arena 7 laps. I'm kidding, I'm not going to do that at all, not in a million years. Since I have played as an acceleration and a speed character, let's go all round with Crash. Now then, what track should I do? You know what, let's do one not many people like. Let's do Dragon Mines. And you know what, to punish myself, we will do 7 laps. It is quite a short track. So here we go then. Let the punishment begin as we do 7 laps of Dragon Mines. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, well, I've absolutely messed up the start. I didn't even get a boost. I can't even do a drift. There we go. Right, go on, Crash. So yeah, Crash is an all-round character, so he's got equal speed, equal acceleration, and equal turning, but he doesn't really master anything, so I never really play as him, not on the original, not as a balanced class on Nitro Fueled either, but I'm so glad they brought in engine swaps. Oh god, that was so close to getting squashed. I mean, think about how much has changed since Nitro Fueled first came out. On launch day, there really was not that much content. It was basically just the remaster of CTR with the CNK tracks, but then you've got engine swaps, you've got Grand Prix with new tracks, you've got all sorts of new characters, and it's just mad how much they changed. And of course they did change how the weapons worked, because originally there was warp orbs and time clocks online all over the place, and it is way more balanced now, maybe a bit too overly balanced in that warp orbs and time clocks don't appear anymore. It was only annoying when there was about 5 or 6 per race. 1 or 2 per race isn't that bad, but at the moment it's more like there's 1 every 5 or so races, if that. So yeah, I could never get this section right. As you can see, just bumping around the wall, just hopefully try to jump and drift at the same time. There you go. There you go, I don't want it, Cortex, you absolute melon. Oh god, right, lap 4, because this is 7 laps. I'm not having a bad... Oh god, I was going to say I wasn't having a bad time, but I've just absolutely bonked into the wall. It's so barren though, compared to Nitro Fueled. They really did improve how much was going on in these tracks. Well, that's why I get for trying to do the shortcut. I've been absolutely squashed. Can I get... No! Been squashed again. Oh, and it's put me all the way back down here. Well, that was absolutely a terrible mistake. Now Cortex is right over my arse now, and that is not a good thing to happen. I don't want Cortex all over my arse. Ooh, getting a bit of a thunderstorm outside as we go around Dragon Mines. Hopefully the thunder is not being picked up on the mic. I don't think it will do. But it's not raining, there just seems to be lots of thunder. I'm not sure if there's any lightning. Sorry, I'm being distracted by the weather outside. I should be looking at the racetrack in this very important Grand Prix around Dragon Mines. So, as mentioned with the thunderstorm earlier, I think it's starting to rain pretty heavily. I do like a thunderstorm. I like the sound of thunder and lightning. Right, so yeah, with a shield you can do that shortcut way easier. That's a much better idea of doing the shortcut. Oh! And then I still end up getting squashed. It's like, oh yes, well done doing the shortcut. You still get squashed just for doing that anyway. It's like the game punishes you for trying to do the shortcut. Right then, last lap of this nightmare, this twisty, turny track where it just never ends. Apart from it does end, it ends after this lap. Right, no more of that shortcut. I've learnt my lesson. Just do it the normal way. Do it the much safer, normal way. Oh god, I can see that minecart on the right here. Is it going to squash me? Not quite. You've got to be on the lookout for those minecarts. Avoid the potion as we skip across the coals and across the line in first position. Cortex in second, then Pura, Coco, Engine, Dingo, 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 Polar and Tiny. Right then, one more race. Let's race as Pura. Of course, a turn character. He's the only style of character I've not played as yet. You know what? Since I'm Pura, we might as well do his home track, Tiger Temple. Not 7 laps. You know what? Yeah, should we do 5? Yeah, let's go with 5. So here we are then. One more race, this time as the turn style of character. Again, I never play as turns, so we'll see how well this goes. As Pura gets off to a flying start, almost forgot to change the camera. That's a much better camera view for me. Although some people do prefer the more zoomed in camera, I much prefer this, as you can see much more of the track. The zoomed in one, especially with the likes of Tiny, you can only see the back of his head. So of course, if you've got Potion, you can throw that forward and open up the sneaky shortcut. That is the only shortcut in this game where you have to throw an item to open it. God, Pura turns so well, just far too well. You just press turn, it literally turns 90 degrees to the left, straight into a wall on most tracks. I mean, I don't see why he's a beginner. I would think Crash would be more classed as a beginner since he's all round everything and you can control him pretty well. Pura and Polar are really hard to control. Right, I've got TNT, so I can't throw that on the shortcut. Oh no! The weather in this level is literally how the weather is right now. It's raining, there's thunder. Oh, I absolutely love a nice bit of rain. I know some people don't like the rain, but I do like a nice walk in the rain, especially in the summer. Cold rain in the winter, not really a fan. I mean, cold rain is pretty much snow. I like snow, but I don't like when it's cold and it's raining but not snowing. What am I even on about? I'm in the middle of race and I'm talking about weather for no reason. Ooh, a potion, let's do the shortcut again. Huzzah! So yeah, Tiger Temple, pretty standard all-round track. Got to avoid those flame, I'm not sure really what to call them. They're the same type of enemy that is of course in Crash Bandicoot 2, in Road to Ruin and Ruination. I guess they're idols? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really sure why I'm doing 5 laps either. I guess I just like this track.
Wrong way.
It always says wrong way when you do that shortcut. I'm not entirely sure if that's a bug or if it just really, the game just does not recognise where you are on the map. There's another bit of thunder strikes outside as we enter lap number 5. Luckily we're not doing Thunderstruck because this is not CNK. And I still don't like Thunderstruck. I can't help it. It's such an awful track. I'm sorry, but it just is. As we do the shortcut 4 out of 5 times, not too bad. I've got plenty of potions to do the shortcut. Again, it's saying wrong way. Oh, hello, Polar. I'm actually lapping someone. Polar, you've had an absolute nightmare for a race. Have some potion to make it even worse. I'm so evil. But yeah, why is Polar so far behind everyone on track? As we finish in first position. Crash in second, then Cortex, Coco, Dingo Dingo Dingo, Tiny, Engine and Polar. But yes, thank you everyone for watching my little kind of playback on the original PlayStation 1 of CTR. I really enjoyed it and it still does hold up to this day. I did think maybe after Nitro Fueled I would not get used to it at all, but I really did enjoy it. So thank you for watching, take care and leave me alone.